Welcome back to day 3 of the free-to-play new server guide. We have a lot to unpack today. Before we do, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And we do have a new promo code. It is StarLord 2025. The developers gave this to us. What do we get here? Some pretty good rewards, and this expires March 31st, so you should have complete access to it, and this is really helpful. You can do this on day 1. And let's just start off with one of the more helpful things right off the bat that you're going to notice is that goddess altar lighting up. So you'll click in here, they'll make you attach one of your abilities, and this goddess is really helpful early game, and it's pretty straightforward. This first tab, you'll be able to upgrade. When you level up a goddess, it levels all the goddesses up. You'll have access to these other ones. Once you hit level 50 goddess, you'll get access to the second one of 30, and then the other one is 50. This second tab is for skins. We'll talk about more that like 3 weeks from now. This Fate Stone section right here, we have access to a zone in a minute. I'll show you what you get free resources for this. The one part that takes a while to get, and it's the one part that holds you up, is this one right here, these Dreamlight Fake Stones. And when you have a box with a selector box, always choose these. And feel free to smash that quick unlock button. It'll do it for you. The souls, we'll have access to a few of these, but this is in a couple weeks, gives you just more stats. And the interaction right here, you just click it, get your free couple gems here. I think it's this little bond here. And this will be in a couple weeks too. Gets you some additional resources, nothing spectacular here. Along with that, today is the day that in the past I've always pulled for the God Heirs, because we're going to have tons of the free pulls from the event. And I think we get some more free pulls during this other event here. So if we check out the trial stage 2, looks like we'll have some more free pulls down here, but this is going to be really far to get, and we're going to need the God Heirs to get here. So over in here, yes, this is great. I like to see this. We're going to get some more free pulls as our server mates start clearing it. So let's just jump in. I'm going to pull, and I'm going to rock with this group. They did buff Aurora most recently, so before I would use Saint, but I think Aurora is the play. And up here, forgot about these extra pulls, so another 15 here to add to our collection. So we're going to be really close to getting all three. And Luminescence, yes, love this hero. Stun gives your whole team extra tankiness and more damage. Super good early game. So all's looking good so far. Weren't able to get the Dark Knight yet, but we're in a great spot. We're really close diamond wise. So obviously go to your portrait, collect your extra diamonds here too every time you get those new heroes. We're going to need all these diamonds clearly because we are strapped, and you need to make sure you get your heroes before tomorrow reset, because those guaranteed heroes, if we go back in here, these will relight up tomorrow reset. So we need to get all 3 today to guarantee get one of each copy. And now what I'm going to do is just hop back in here. If you're on the solo mode, Night Eater will solo it. If you're on the team mode, obviously just throw your best heroes in here. I'm going to throw Luminescence in front. And this should really do some crazy work here. We'll split the DPS up. And we can just leave that in the background. So what else is going on? We got the Mythic Adventure here. It is really straightforward. I'm going to fast forward through most of this for you. They give you the tutorial. It is very easy. You just basically click through the fog, look for the final boss. After a few days, you'll have a quick clear too. So there's really not much to talk about, but it does give you one of the resources that I was mentioning earlier to upgrade your fate selector for the goddess. So for this, I just click the skip combat. You can hit the formation button, make sure your team is correct. Obviously, might not matter, but we just changed our heroes. So we'll hit save and quick skip battle, right? Skip combat, and bam, done. You can do the fight yourself, but there's just so many things to fight in this game that I skip it. Like I said, they tell you how to do this. And yeah, I'll just fast forward from here. You can watch me on like 10x speed and show you how I clear it, and then we'll jump on to the next topic. And there we go. Got that done as well. And once you get to the end, you'll see you get a bunch of these free rewards, like I was talking about the Fate Stones, a bunch of arena scrolls, a lot of great stuff. Definitely fun the first few times I went through it, and it resets every 2 days. So with that, we'll jump back to the goddess. I'll show you. Go to that Fate selector, right? And you just hit quick unlock, and bam, 41,000 power. Easy, easy. All right, we also have the voyage going on here. You don't need to do this right now. We're going to do it on the last day, and I'll talk more about that then. But just want to bring this to your attention. We will be using all our cruises on the last day. You can start them now. It is not a big deal. Like I can hit that cruise, should have hit skip animation. But I'll talk more about this in 3 days. So on day 6. And over in the trade shop, I did not buy the elemental crystals yet, just so you are aware. We can buy that at the end of the day. So before I do that, I'm going to try some of these stages here. So let's hop into the trial stage and see how we perform. As you can see, all these heroes get extra stats except Aurora. So if we had Saint, we'd be getting a little bit more stats. But like I said, they did buff Aurora. So that's why I wanted to really use her. So we're just going to run the same squad and see how it works out. We could exit and multitask a little bit. But I really want to, we're going to have to sit through it anyways if we're going to push up. And let's see how well we are performing. And let's jump back over here as well. And I will fast forward this to save you some time. And so we got smoked there. And that stage looks like the last stage of the previous round. So already at stage 3, they've already turned up the difficulty, which is not a great sign. They've really not in the past made it that hard to start off. And these heroes now have the runestone that's proccing that early damage. Lots of damage going out, which is not great to see. But that's not a problem. We'll be able to push through. We haven't gotten all of our stuff yet. We do need to push up in this tower. One of the main reasons why is because at floor, I think it's 280. At 280, we'll be able to get access to this, and these plumes will really push our goddess up to get us a lot of extra power. So that's going to be the main goal today for pushing this up. So let me go ahead too and actually rank up some heroes. We do have our Revenant Knight that can be ranked up and our Luminescence. So let me go ahead and do that. So today is the day we get the first double ring, and can't wait to show you how much power that's going to add. So that should help us really just push right through everything, the Dragonspine Tower up and that stage 3 trial. So as you can see, today is a lot of stuff going on to get us a ton of power. So here is, we'll grab the diamonds first. Really need these diamonds because we are broke, and we got the double ring. Hop over to your bags, smash that craft, and bam, 97,000 power. Huge upgrade. We're getting 160k health, 6,400 attack. You'll get those monthly diamond boost if you do a little bit light spending. So extra perks there. All right, and we're back. And I did clear the 4 stages of the Dragon Princess, so we could get our next item in this 7-day target event. So let's go ahead and grab this, and we'll grab our Rune of Rending. So this is going to be pretty big for one of our heroes because it gives that 5% attack and obviously additional damage, more stats. So we can just throw that on our Celestial Spear. They have to be at least 8 stars to be able to use one of these items. So we can go ahead and change that over. And what we can also do is go over to our other hero and swap that Rune of Striking to the Storms so we're not hitting that front row. That's up to you. So let's hop back into the trial stage here and see what that looks like. Just hit start. And sweet, got another stage down. Definitely very difficult though. Let's see if we can make any more progress here. Another stage down. Love to see it. All right, slowly working our way down further. Can we keep making big progress here? And so with that lineup, I'm thinking Night Revenant isn't helping us too much because we're kind of gimping our Vea's damage here, our Celestial Spear. So let's go ahead and bring in our other hero. All right, and we are swapping out Revenant Knight with Luminescence. We did that free reset again. And let's see if that makes any difference. Just because when we're locking out that front hero, we're not getting the damage from Celestial Spear. So I'm hoping that we'll just do a little bit more damage. We are going to take more damage, obviously, but it's fine if she dies as well. And another stage down, which is great. Getting closer. Hopefully we can get stage 7 down today. That would be very helpful to get our Celestial Spear a little bit stronger. Let's restart that. Let's change up our formation a little bit. Let's go with an X formation, and we'll do that. Try and keep our Celestial Spear alive. And let's just keep running it until we don't get stunned from that first start. Maybe we can take out the middle hero. There we go. Another stage down. Now really important here is try and hopefully get through this one. This one will be really big for the account. And right off the bat, this is not great to see. Mulan is insane. So I'm not liking the matchup already. Yeah, wow. This is going to be a really hard stage, and we're definitely have to revisit this one. I don't see a real combination, so we're going to get this row attacked first. Take a lot of damage. I just don't see. You know what we can do is we can get our Dark Knight and throw her in there and see what it looks like. So let's go ahead and let's just grab another 10 stack and hopefully grab our Dark Knight. There we go. We got her. So let's see if this makes any difference. I'm not sure if it actually will, though. And with DK, we were able to clear the 10th floor on the team version of the Abyss Tower on day 3, which is the harder version. All you need is Night Eater for the other side, which is going to give us access to our first codex. So let's grab that now. Make sure you grab your diamonds as well. And that is a massive upgrade. They show you all about it right here. So you just got to activate that. Obviously, more stats, and you're going to equip this to your damage dealer. Embed there, another 35,000 power to your whole team. And this is another tool that we'll get access to later. So we're going to equip that to our Celestial Spear right here. And we can rank that up because we are able to climb up in the tower. We have some research materials here from the tower. And you can reset this anytime you want. free, no cost, which is great. And it's just right here in this corner. You can hit reset, and you'll get all your materials back. And let's see if that gives us any extra power for this tower at floor 270 now. We want to hit 280 is the big power spike. And bam, just because of the codex, extra power here. So let's see if we can keep climbing up. 280 is going to be the hard floor. Hopefully we can get some magic to happen. And it's a single, so we might be able to bust out Revenant Knight here. Let's just see what it looks like. We'll hit the quick battle. And let's just 1 second here. Swap it like this real quick. Just want to see it play out. Might swap out Revenant Knight too, because this is where Revenant Knight shines the most. And it might not matter. We're not doing a lot of damage at all. Just see what this looks like. Yeah, we're taking a ton of damage. Let's just do the quick swap. Be right back. And we're back. Swapping out the DK for the Rev Knight. And let's see if that makes any difference here. You'll see the Revenant Knight lock out the DK. And then hopefully, let's reset that real quick. It didn't lock her out there. We'll see the Revenant Knight lock out the DK. And then we should be able to do some big damage to these heroes here. And hopefully that makes a difference. And it is making a small difference, but maybe not quite enough. Let's just quick battle it a few times. Maybe we get some good RNG here. And swap her out. And we got through. We just swapped the DK in. So perfect. And that was just maybe because Aurora was not giving us any extra support, where DK would take the damage from our Celestial Spear. So let's grab these. And most importantly, hop over to the Dragon Spine Rally, collect your first chest. The next one will be at 300. And why these are so important is because we want to just grab the plumes. And so in here, early game, after only this first 2 chests, you want to grab these plumes. After that, you're going to always want to grab these purple Dreamlight Fate Stones. But early game, this is going to give us a big power spike if we have the gold. Goddess is very expensive gold-wise. So let's grab as many levels as we can. We'll just hold the space bar down. And bam, we have level 50. Gives us access to the second goddess, which also gets the same levels like I was talking about. We get these extra stats right here. So more crowd attack. And we get to put 2 skills on the bar, most importantly. Excuse me. This goddess is more defensive, whereas this goddess is a little bit more offensive early on. So we can grab 2 attack abilities. This other one is a heal after round 4, but because we're so squishy, it might not matter too much. I feel like we're not living too well to round 4. And something to point out here that is kind of really new to this new server is this goddess was never accessible before. Now we have access to her as soon as we hit level 50, which is awesome. So that is something new we'll have to test out. This should make a big difference for some of the stages. We actually tested in this tower. We're at stage 300 now to do a little bit extra pushing, testing out different goddesses, and I was like, wow, we have that extra goddess here. But this stage is much harder than the others, and I can just show you how much damage we're taking. And as you can see, it looks like we are just going to get obliterated. So we're going to have to get a little bit stronger before we can really get past this. And the last thing I want to mention before I wrap up day 3 is there is the championship today. If you are awake and available during it, it is a betting format where you can get a bunch of extra arena tokens where you'll be able to use them to purchase elemental crystals. It is not required, but it will help you out early on, save you some diamonds. Just wanted to point that out. And just to recap, we are currently on the trial stage 7 still. We're working on day 4 to get it through. We still have 1 day and 4 hours from when I'm recording this. And in the tower, we're at floor 300, haven't cleared that yet. So we'll try and work through getting that down as well on day 4. So stay tuned for day 4. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And let me know in the comments what you're struggling with. And have a wonderful day. Take care.